Hello everyone and welcome back to Keepsakes by Patty Cakes. I am working on this writing board, and this is the one that I've already started, and I just wanted to explain how I've come this far. So I figured I would go ahead and turn on the camera to let you know how I'm doing this. So I started out by using this chipboard, which is 8.5 by 11, and it's 22 point, which is the weight of it. And it's not very thick at all. I don't know if you can see that here. So I glued two pieces together, which got me this far. So it's a little thicker. And then I just took two book pages that I liked and put one on each side, and all I used was a glue stick. So after I used the glue stick, let me just set this over here. Okay, so after I used the glue stick, I used clear gesso on top of it. And it looked so beautiful before I did this. I actually watched Tania at Tatty Treasures do this. And not the clear gesso. I can't remember quite what she did up to the point of gluing it down. But I know she used something over the top. Then I also went and watched the Paper Outpost. Pam over there did some almost the same way. And what happens, and I know I saw on Tanya's too that she got some wrinkles on hers, but I don't know if she used Mod Podge or gesso or matte medium. That is the part that I can't recall. So after I did that and put it on, and I was saying there's like wrinkles all through it, okay? So what Pam did was she took some wax paper and put it over top with some type of flat towel and ironed it on warm. So I have my iron plugged in here. It's only been on for a few seconds, and I'm going to attempt to iron over it. And as you can see, my edges aren't very good, so I need to take, after I iron it, what I'm going to do is, I don't have a sanding block like she does. I just have some sandpaper, and I'm going to dig it out and rough up the edges to get all this paper off and get it smooth. And then I will, after that, I'll come back and put the corners on and things like Tanya did. Well, Pam also did. So I'm going to grab some wax paper and we'll see how this one goes. Okay, so I have my wax paper here. And I am going to take my rag that I use for crafts, which needs washed. And it's gotten a lot of use. Let me try this side. Maybe it doesn't have as much glue and things on it. Okay, so I'm going to put that over top. And I'm going to take the iron, good old iron. We just want it warm. We don't want to burn it. And I hope I have the right side down on the wax paper. I don't know if it matters on this one. But I'm applying some pressure. So I want to try to get the wrinkles out as good as possible. And everybody's heat setting is going to be different on their iron, but I have mine on medium. It might be a little too warm, but let me just take a look real quick, see how it's coming. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just, feels pretty flat. I'm going to peel this up. Oh, that's what it's sticking. I think I actually had it too hot. It actually stuck. Pieces stuck to it. Now, Pam said not to get your iron too hot. Boy, it gives it a nice finish though. This is coming right off, so that's good. I still see some wrinkles in there, but it gave it a nice wax finish too on there. So I'm going to grab another piece of this and try the other side. And I think maybe my heat's a little too high, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit. And grab me another sheet. And I want the shiny side down. And see, there's a lot more on this side than the other side. It's really got some wrinkles in there. So let's just try this again. As I said, I turned down the heat some. So I guess it's just a trial and error thing to see where yours should be. I'm going to try to put some weight on it. It's probably too hot again, I'm not sure. But yep, I did it again. But I can get it off, I'm sure. Oops. There we go. And I got a piece here. That's not cool. Don't do what I did. I think I got my iron too hot. Which really stinks. But it did take a lot of the wrinkle out. I can see that. Which I'm wondering if I should even use the wax next time. I might go without the wax paper and just try to iron it out. Let's see if I can get that one piece off. Although, I don't know, she might have used matte medium, Pam, but I'm not positive. Oops, a nail polish is going with it. Since I heated that off, it's coming off better. Let's see it a little bit. Okay, it does have a nice waxy feel to it. I'm going to try ironing this side again without the wax. Like I said, I used the clear gesso, so I probably used a different medium than she did. Yes, that's coming out much flatter. Oh, there's a piece there, I think. Is that wax paper? I can't tell if it's the wax paper or glue. But next time I'll know. I think I'm just going to use the iron and iron it. So I am going to go ahead and pause, and I'm going to do the second one, and we'll see how it comes out. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is cut out the pages I want to use. And let's just get my measurement. 5.5. And like a slither. This out. 5.5 and a slither. Let's see what it comes out. Nope. I'm gonna do it back here. 5. It's got to be 5.5. Okay. And then the other side is this part. Doing this bright green. So I'm going to go 5.5. Take these out. Save that for another one. Okay, so I'm just going to take... Yeah, I don't like that edge on there. I'm going to cut that off. I think I'm going to do it with the cutter again. I really don't like, there's like a tiny piece where it went over the center of the book. And I have a feeling that'll stick up and get in the way. I can always cut the board down a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to take my stick glue, which is Scotch Create, and I'm going to glue them onto this board, and then I will cut off the extra. And this will go on one side, and then the branches will go, on the other. So I'm just gonna put as much glue as I can on here, making sure to get the edges the best I can, although we'll be cutting some of that off. I just forgot already. I hope everybody's doing well today. I hope that you're all safe. This weather has been really crazy, I know, for everybody. I have a half mind not to even seal it and just put it down like this and keep it nice to just write on. It'd probably look a lot better. Oops, one of my hairs. Since my hair is longer now, it's getting everywhere. Hopefully, I think I'm gonna go back short again. Okay, and then when you glue it down, make sure that you have it the same way on both sides, which I can see where I didn't get glue over here on this edge. Make sure, okay. It's got to go get this edge this time. And what I'm going to do next is, let me take this and wipe the glue off. Sorry if I'm shaking you. Okay. And we'll go ahead and cut the extra off. Which I know it's going to be, since this is double the thickness. I'll have to turn it probably both ways to cut it. Oof. Yeah, I've got a lot of glue on that. Hope it doesn't mess up my blade too much. I could have used the scissors. I am going to go ahead and cut this edge too because it's going off the edge. I don't want to see the card. Okay. Now this edge. A little bit off the top. Oh, I see the other pieces stuck to the top of this. That's where it was. Probably wouldn't let me cut here because there was the piece stuck above it. Oh boy, I just stuck. Okay. Yeah, that didn't work good, Patty. I miscut up here. Some of it cut, some of it didn't. There we go. Okay, now before I seal it this time, I'm going to go ahead, instead of using the paper, I'm just going to use the fingernail file. I hope that works. I have a rougher one in there. Hold on a second. Find it. Missed it. There we go. Let's just see how this works. Let's see. have to invest in sanding a lot, I think. Make it a lot easier. So it's not taking off a whole lot, but it's getting it some. Oh boy, we're real off on this side. I need to cut some of that off. There, that's good. Okay, I'm just gonna take another wipe, sorry, I knocked the camera. Wipe up all these bits. Okay. So now, instead of using clear gesso, I'm going to use the matte medium. 1 second. Whoop. Okay. So I'm just using some Liquitex matte gel. And we'll use this time to seal it. And I'm just going to put, don't have a sponge. I know, oops, there's a piece of yucky on there. I know that Pam used a sponge to put her stuff on. And it really doesn't have as much lines as, I don't think, at least I couldn't see that it did, as this and does with a brush. And I should have probably just used the clear gesso, but I don't care, I guess. I try to get the sides a little bit. Let's go ahead and cake that on there. I'm just going to use my finger. Oops, I know I'm out of frame. And I'm just going to go around the edges to try to seal that in as well. Let's get in there. And then I'm going to let this dry, and I'll do the other side as well before I come back and let it dry, which for you should only be a second. For me, it'll be a little while. So I want to let this thoroughly dry. And then I'm going to come back and we'll iron it. So, and as you can see, well, you might not be able to see there, but it's already starting to, you know, bunch up, curl up. So I'll see you in a moment. It is now dry. So what I'm going to do this time is just try to iron over it. I turned the heat down this time. Oh, let me just get this there. There we go. And I'm going to see how it goes with no wax paper. See if it takes the wrinkles out. Might ruin the cloth, which I don't care, but it's not even warm. I'm gonna have to turn it up some. Going to try that again. Somehow my cat's unplugged it. It's a little bit warmer now. Hardly any wrinkles. Wasn't too bad actually with the gel mat, so that makes it really nice. Oops. This side has a lot more, I guess. I think you can probably see that. I don't know if this is going to make it bubble more or not. I'll try it again. I'm going to try to get as many of them bubbles out as... I didn't see them the first time. I don't know if they went down and came back, but we'll find out. This could also be a total bomb. Let's see. It's pretty flat. I'm going to try up here a little bit. Have some bubbling. My cat keeps trying to get up on my desk when I'm not here. So I got hairs now everywhere. Yes, that turned out a lot nicer. So now all we need is, I'm going to turn this off, is the corner edges. And you can find these, I believe Tim Holtz sells them, but you can buy all different kinds on AliExpress and Amazon. So, and I have these flat pliers here. These were just ones that I have for wire straighteners. And so I'm going to use those to press them down. So all you do is put them on the corners, whichever side you want. I'm going to do it on this main side. And then you push these down like that. And then you just squeeze them on. I'm sure any pliers will work. These just help from putting indents into them with regular pliers. And it's as easy as that. Let's go ahead and put on the other ones. So this is a really, really easy project that you can make for your... I see I got some wrinkles here, but that's okay. Still should be able to write with it. I'm going to actually make one for myself for my journals. When I talked to Tania at Tatty Treasure, she said that she was going to make one. I think that's an awesome idea. To have one for yourself, you know. Because when you do have those bumpy pages, these will help an awful lot to be able to write in our journals. And you want to make sure that you put them all the same way. Okay. Just push those down, center parts. And those babies aren't going anywhere. So this one is done with the gel matte medium, and then this one here was done with the clear gesso, and it's shiny. So since I kind of messed this up and got some wax paper on it, I might use this one for myself, like just like that. So I thank you all for joining me, and I hope you'll make one. They're, like I said, pretty easy and pretty fun. And thank you so much for joining me and supporting me. And and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.